Hello everybody, it is your long lost cousin Cosmo. I have been in hibernation. I don't know what year it is. Please send help. Welcome back everybody, I'm Cosmo and you're watching the Kosmoto channel. Today is a very big day because I'm finally getting my bike back up and running. For those of you who don't know, I own a 1978 Yamaha DT175 Enduro. They're awesome bikes, I love them to death, and that is why I want to keep taking care of mine. So as a result, I decided to do a bit of an engine refresh. I wanted to make sure that everything was okay in there, and surprise, surprise, it wasn't. Now, before I get into what was actually wrong with the engine, I'm gonna go and get my day started. I'm finally up early enough that I can do everything I need to do. My friend is coming over today later as well to help me finish the bike, but until then, I gotta run out. I gotta get some spark plugs, some oil, some other things. I've got a list somewhere that I wrote down last night because I knew that I would forget. But let me show you what else I did last night. So these are all of the engine rubbers. This is the intake, head, cylinder, head, and exhaust. What am I saying? So I cleaned all of them up, I polished them up, they look good. They're ready to be put back onto the engine and be dirty within 5 minutes again. But yeah. I'm really excited. This is going to be an awesome day. This bike is going to run today regardless, and I will do my best to not make this into a super long video. So with that said, I'm going to go to the store and I'll catch you guys there. I can't snap my right hand fingers. There. I'll catch up with you guys there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Actually, while I'm getting my shit together, seeing as I just woke up, you guys should check out this next segment where I show a little time lapse of me disassembling the engine and also some photos of what I actually did to the individual components. Enjoy! Hope you guys enjoyed that segment. I'm about to head to the store. Good, how are you? I got a couple more things to finish painting on my bike, so I got some cardboard. Also, unrelated to painting, I got some compressed air. Now I gotta go to a different hardware store and get the rest of the stuff. As you guys saw, I got some oil, 2-stroke oil to soak my gaskets in. I got some regular oil for my car because it was on a really good sale, and I got some spark plugs. Now I'm gonna get some food and I'm gonna wait for my friend to get here. I've had my breakfast, I'm waiting for my friend to get here, and I have laid out, I think, everything that I need to reassemble the bike again. Kind of everything. The exhaust is not here, but let me show you. Got my gaskets, got my spark plugs. Oh, a head massager. That's interesting. That doesn't go in the bike. I got my carb, clamps, new sprockets, chain, battery, throttle cable, reeds, and my rubbers, and some fluids. So there you go. Pretty much good to go, I think. Next step is to paint the cylinder. because I already painted the head as you saw in the photos earlier. Now I gotta paint the cylinder, so I'm gonna do that. Then I gotta do the final cleanup of the engine, nothing too big, and then it's reassembly time. I'm so stoked.
Oh, it's smooth.
Yeah.
Caros, everything. Hey man, you see it? It's got the LED taillights too. It's like shit.
Yeah.
Rip, buddy, rip. Oh my god!
This is Patrick, he's my cameraman for the day.
What's up?
This is Eric, he can be blurred out if he wants to be. There you go, man.
Okay, it's recording again.
Yeah, it's been recording the whole time. I was gonna say get in here, get the money shot, but I just get black paint all over my lens. This guy's like, you're gonna get paint everywhere, build the box. Now I'm paranoid I'm getting paint everywhere. That or I'm gonna get run over. I did like 2 light coats on the head because I didn't want to just douse it in paint. Can you even hear me from all the way over there?
I can. I don't know if the camera can.
You're like on Mount Everest.
I'm trying to capture your face and this.
Why do you want to look at my face? My face is not a pretty sight. Best way to get rid of dirt is to spray paint over it. I want to like do it from that side, but I don't want to show my butt crack.
Don't worry, butt cracks well.
No.
How do you feel?
I feel like I should have worn my paint mask, and I never do. Actually, the one that I used was trash. I got one from Dollarama, and I was using the degreaser. Didn't do anything. Still felt lightheaded. Wanted to pass out. Alright, I think we're good. Here she is. It's all painted. Kind of half-ass painted, but it'll work. I'm going to finish cleaning the engine, and then we're going to reassemble it. Alright, so what do you want to do tonight?
Buy a truck.
This guy wants to test drive a Tacoma. What year?
93.
93 Tacoma, manual, 4x4, $1,200. Rust bucket, but it doesn't matter because you just go 2-body.
The frame's solid.
Frame solid, plus you could...
Hole in the floor.
I wonder... Oh, hold. Well, yeah, I mean, sheet metal,
Frame
right?
solid.
Frame is really what matters, right? As long as the bones are there. So, here she is all untaped. Looks a lot better than before. Now I'm gonna clean up the engine a little bit, and we're gonna start putting this all back together. Shouldn't take too long, considering it's a 2-stroke. And they're super easy. What am I even doing anymore? Right. So I gotta clean up some of this crap right here, this dirt. And then that's it. So really not that much. Gonna get to it.
Dental pics with me so we can...
I have your dental pics.
You do? Since when?
You gave them to me.
Oh. I was like looking for them in my bag. Okay.
Beastie, if you're watching this, please sponsor me. I love you shit. I'm gonna be using some simple green paper towels to I guess finish the engine off. Oh, and some steel wool because there's a bunch of paint on it that shouldn't be on there. Dental picks are really amazing for getting this crappy spray paint off. With the help of these fine gentlemen, the engine is looking hecka clean. Super clean. So now we're gonna put the top end back on. Pretty stoked. Alrighty guys, got the cylinder in the kitchen counter. Not in the kitchen counter, on the kitchen counter. And I got both the rings here. Now we're wondering if they're both the same. Because that would, yeah, see they have different end gaps. So what do? Well, I think it would make sense to maybe the one that's got the bigger gap.
These are not new.
They're new. The one that's got the bigger gap goes on the bottom. Seeing as I got a bunch of crud into my cases, I'm gonna get that out and then we're gonna put it all back in. Dude, look at that. I'm an idiot. But not as big of an idiot as this guy because there's literally black paint in there. So... like, look at that. That's black paint coming off with gas.
Oh yeah, get that off.
Right?
Sorry, I wanted to show you.
My bike's been running with like paint in it.
Just trying to make sure there's no like sharp edges that can ruin my cylinder again. The issue with the cylinder is that it had a seized, not a seize, but it had a soft seize basically. It had some molten aluminum that was lining the cylinder as a result from the engine running too lean. So I had a local shop, Ultimate Cycle in Hamilton. Oh crap. Reamed that out for me. Not reamed that out, bored that out for me. So hopefully it'll perform a little better. Putting some oil in the rings now. Make sure to keep them lubricated. Wrong hole. There's the first one. Here is the second one. Getting her nice and lubed up. Gotta soak your gaskets in some oil. Sweet. Okay, so now we're gonna put the cylinder on. Somebody needs to compress the rings, or rather somebody needs to hold up the cylinder while the rings are being compressed. So I've got Patrick here to help me do that. We lost an extra pair of hands, but we got the cylinder on, and it seems to be good. So now we're gonna tighten it down and put the head on. We're gonna torque these down to 29 foot-pounds in a crisscross pattern. I'm a lefty, you know, so everything's just like extra hard in my life. There we go. Excuse me, lady, this is a professional mechanic shop. You can't just be walking through here, waltzing in like it's your apartment or something. God, this one's gonna be hard. This one's not meant for lefties. Okay, you do it. I film.
I can easily do that.
Alright, we got Patrick on the job. Can he do it? No,
This is
he
kind of a pain in
can't.
the butt.
Oh yeah. This one.
This one's nice.
I like how he just enslaved you to do my work for me now. Perfect. We have the head. It's ready to be put back on. What? You want to help? No. Yeah, I figured you don't want to help, so let me do my thing. So we got the head, and we got the copper gasket on there. We got Patrick with a torque wrench, and we're ready to do this, so let's do the head. The head is on. Quickly throwing a spark plug in. I like how you don't film the parts from having a tantrum. People just think I'm a totally normal person. These have to be torqued down to 18 foot-pounds. It's so nice to have a service manual for this stuff and actually know what you're doing.
Switch.
Man, torque wrenches are God's gift to man. No, sorry, it's God's gift to man's anxiety. Because then you know exactly what you're doing and you're not about to strip your stuff. Woo! That's awesome. I'm stoked. Got the reed block here. We're putting the reed block back in. Slowly coming together. We forgot to film a bunch of stuff, but the carb is on. The head is on. I don't know if we filmed that. I think we filmed that. But looking good. Looking good. Got the block offs for the oil a little sorted out better. Got my breather tubes for the carb running down so that they don't go all over the engine. And yeah, pretty stoked. You stoked? Stoked for chicken.
Yeah, I'm so hungry, man.
Basically, the engine is ready to be dropped into the bike. Got the carb on, got all the rubbers on. Make sure your rubbers are on. Stop giggling.
That was a good one, though.
I'm educating
Why
children.
are we friends?
As you guys can see, it's all pretty clean. It's not like clean. I'm not gonna get in too close, but definitely a lot better than it was. Looking awesome. We're gonna get some food, and I guess then we're gonna try and put it in the bike.
I don't like this clutch.
I love it. Dude, that clutch works amazing.
I have to do it.
Fat ass fingers.
No, I love it. For me, it's like
It's good for you.
Yeah, I love it.
It's good.
Hey, girlfriend.
Good luck, Bobo.
thank you.
Be safe.
Okay, we'll take the car boot off. And, hello.
But you got a fender for it too, right?
Yep, fenders, seat, tail light, turn signals. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I don't know. We just figure it out. Yeah, we'll let you know.
That rattling, is that in the head?
No, I think the rattling is like,
Keys.
no, this thing.
What is that?
The underguard.
Dude, start that thing up again. It sounds a lot better.
It sounds a lot better, sounds
Like
a lot healthier.
tighter, eh?
Yeah.
Will you choke on that?
Choke, yeah, it needs to be choked more, needs to warm up.
That sounds so much better.
As you saw, the bike runs with the help of my buddy Patrick, my buddy Eric, my neighbor Mike, the moral support of my lovely girlfriend Allison. My bike finally runs again. There's not much more to film tonight because it's dark out, but tomorrow I'm gonna do a little more. I'm gonna touch things up, I'm gonna clean it up, make sure it's all, I guess, put back together properly, nothing's loose, and we can go for a rip. I guess it'll be the same video, so I'm not gonna do an outro, but I am gonna go to bed. Peace! The next day, I couldn't film right away today because I had to work, unfortunately, but I am back out with the bike. I've been buttoning a couple of things up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat soak the bike again. I've been doing it. I started the bike up. I warmed it up and then I let it cool down. I started it back up. I warmed it up. I let it cool back down, and now I am waiting to start it back up again. So once I do that, I'm gonna rev it out for you guys and probably end the video there because it's probably getting quite long. I do have some good news. I am moving to a new house. I'm gonna have my own garage. Here's a photo. It's pretty sweet. I'm really stoked, and it should be awesome. I should have more than enough room for all my projects, and you know, no worries about that anymore. But yeah, lots to think about this bike. I'm kind of considering just keeping it purely off-road. But that could just be my my anxiety getting the best of me. I also don't necessarily want to pay insurance. I hate paying insurance. So anyway, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you to all my friends, Patrick, Eric, you guys are awesome. Thanks to my neighbor Mike, even though you're probably not watching, for the moral support. My girlfriend Allison also for the moral support. And yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to, you know, subscribe with notifications, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. I appreciate you. Peace.